MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Boston Red Sox and the Kansas City Royals. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Vida Blue gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
So striding in, Dustin Pedroia. He will lead this one off today. The 1-1 home. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Sandberg moving to his left, makes the play, one away.
Batting second, the third baseman, Wade Boggs.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up one of the members of the 3,000 hit club, Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. Blue has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside, and he's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Braun is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Next up for the Red Sox, Ted Williams. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Stepping in, David Ortiz, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Red Sox leave one. And now the Royals get their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Eduardo Rodriguez starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Eduardo Rodriguez has come a long way in a short period of time. Really needs to command the off-speed pitches. A lefty that brings a big arm and a big power fastball. 93 to 96 miles an hour. A good assortment of breaking pitches. The key for Rodriguez, getting ahead with his fastball.
Now batting, Ryan Braun. Power is a big part of his game, of course, entering the contest 5th in the American League home run race.
Man, this guy's been in fuego lately. A boatload of homers over his last 10 games.
Yeah, usually, Dan, guys get hot throughout the course of the season, but not like this. Hot and hot with damage.
Rodriguez has pitched north of 700 innings in the majors and sports an ERA right around the major league average at just over 4. The 1-2. Hit hard down the line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Popped up. Rodriguez is there. He's got it one away. So one away here with the bases empty, and here comes the lifelong Brewer, Robin Yount. One out, nobody on. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box now, Gary Carter. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Digging in, Mickey Mantle. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
Yeah, he's right in the prime of his career right now. These are the years you really expect to see the best of what this guy has to offer.
The 1-1. High fly ball out to deep right field. Verdugo backing up on it. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Royals leave 1. Still no score. Here's J.D. Martinez. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count 1-2. You're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
At the plate, Xander Bogaerts. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
Now here it comes. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
To the plate now, Johnny Damon. Bouncer to the left side, right to him. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Standing in, Tony Perez. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. The 1-1. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Here it comes. Oh, and I think that got him in the foot. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Now at the plate, Andre Dawson. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series, 0 for 7. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Hard on the ground towards short, and the Royals are going to have their first hit of the ball game.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with guys, and that's exactly what happened right there.
Now in the box, Johnny Damon, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Throw over to the bag. Runner's back. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 1-1 home.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3. Ryan Sandberg would be next. The 3-1 hit down the line at first. Oh, and this deflects right off him, and he will apply the tag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Striding into the box, Alex Verdugo. He's seen that average climb during his 7-game hitting streak. The 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. So with 1 gone in the inning, time for a check of the American League Central standings as you see where the Royals sit entering play today. Digging in, Christian Vasquez. The 1-1. fastball. Strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strikeout there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
Into the box, Dustin Pedroia. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
In now, Wade Boggs. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And now they've got him picked off. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Red Sox go down quietly. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score.
We're back as the Royals prepare for their at-bats here in the 3rd. This lineup has been a huge bright spot for the ball club this season. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Two and 1 the count to Sandberg. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Sandberg has just recently claimed a big career milestone as he currently stands at exactly 300 career big league home runs.
Matty, that's a special number right there. I don't know how many guys have ever put on a uniform that have 300+ homers. I know he's not challenging Hammer and Hank Aaron right now, but that's a big number.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Now at the plate, Ryan Braun. He popped out in his first trip. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Now to the plate, Robin Yount looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Hit on the ground to third. Boggs has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. KC down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up one of the members of the 3,000 hit club, Hall of Famer Wade Boggs.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Royals' Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Standing in now, Ted Williams. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love, you know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox.
Boy, that's a really good pitch, Mark, right there. Down in the zone. That's when, as a pitcher, you just kind of have to shake your head and tip your cap to the batter.
Yeah, right there. You're looking to just either foul that off or stay in there and survive. He found a way to not only stay in there and survive, but drive it up the middle for a knock.
In now, David Ortiz. 2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
He's set, and the 3-1 pitch.
Hey, having AB right here, I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
So now to the plate, J.D. Martinez. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Williams is off of first with 2 away. Three and one to Martinez.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And the count will be full.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next to hit is the catcher, Gary Carter. The 1-1 home. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Fouled off. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Into the box now, Mickey Mantle. Hit hard on the ground to second. And there are 2 away now. Into the box now, Tony Perez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The 1-1. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So we'll go a little deeper into the bottom of the 4th as that extends the inning. And he's safe. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7. At the plate, Eddie Matthews. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high, 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Verdugo looks up. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far as the Royals move out in front now 2-0.
That's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Into the box, Andre Dawson. Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2. Hit to short. Gloved by Bogaerts. Throw in time, and the side is retired. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll bring up the power-hitting shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and in steps the left-handed hitting Johnny Damon. No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error on the Boston line score. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And Damon watches one that misses for a ball, 3-1.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
The 3-1. And right into the shift. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Verdugo. He got called out on strikes his last time through. No runs, just one hit and one error on the Boston line scorer. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw over to Perez will be in plenty of time, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're still down. It's 2-0.